Hi, I'm Stephanie, and this is our first video of a whole bunch of videos that we're going to do on showing you different techniques that you may not be aware of in the studio that make your life a lot easier, whether it's doing pottery or glass or paint me apparel. And today we're going to start with our rubber stamps. They are a lot different than just the foamy stamps that you can use. These I think are a little bit more, well, obviously more flexible, but a lot more versatile, and a lot of things you can do with them that are a lot easier than the foamy stamps. There's all sorts of different kinds of designs. This one is a snowflake design. There's flower designs, holiday designs. There are leaves that are really neat, and the cityscape one is my favorite. So here is the cityscape stamp, and what you're going to do is with this one I'm going to have my cityscape, my buildings, the outline of the buildings are going to be black. So I'm going to take a sponge brush like this, and these brushes are located by the stamps. I'm going to tap the brush into my black paint, and I don't know if you can see this, but I have my paint on my palette, and I'm just getting the edge of the brush wet. I don't want it soaking wet because then it's going to go up. Then I'm going to take the sponge brush and I'm going to just delicately tap the stamp. I'm not using a ton of paint because it goops and then you lose the definition of the buildup. But I'm going to take my tile or my stamp and I'm going to lay it flat down onto the stamp, to my stamp down onto the tile. So I'm pressing it down, I'm not scooting it in any way. I'm going to take my stamp off, lift it straight up, and how cool is that? Now I have a cityscape. Now I'm going to show you how to color it in, so if you want your city to have color. And again, this technique is good on all of the stamps that we have. So you can paint the background a color and then put your stamp on, but this one is, I think you're going to find a really cool way to do something to add color, and it doesn't take away from the stamp at all. So, pretty cool, huh? Okay. So I took some bright colors. I've got bright blue spruce and grape and Caribbean, bright Caribbean. I'm going to take water. I'm going to put water in my brush, and I'm going to really water down the color to where it's like really watered down. It's going to be kind of like a watercolor. Right now I'm using purple. And I'm going to use a round brush because it's easier to get in the areas, and I probably should have something a little bit smaller. But I'm going to take my really watered down paint and I'm going to go inside, and I don't know if you can see this, I'm going to go inside of one of the buildings and just put my color in. Just like this. And I'm not going to do a whole bunch of different coats. This is one coat. Just like that. And I'll take my purple and put it inside of another building. And I'm going to do that with all of the different colors. It's watered, way watered down, and I'm not doing more than one coat. That's all I'm doing is just the one coat. Right now I'm going to do the bright blue spruce and water it down a lot. I'm going to show you, just so you can see another color, what we're going for. I'll do it right next to the purple one. So that's what it's going to look like. So here is the tile I'm working on. I can water down my blue and do the background blue if I want a blue sky, or you can make it black and make it at nighttime. You could do yellow and black and make it, or golds and black to make it look like it's just turning dark. These are what the stamps look like. There are different types. This one's a fun pattern stamp. There's just a whole bunch of stamps, as you can see. Here's my watered down paint. Thanks for watching the tutorial. You should be able to find this video on the blog soon if you need to refer back to it or send a friend to it or trying to remember what it was you were going to do when you come back into the studio. We're going to try and do this once a month, so watch for it on our monthly emails. And thanks again for your time. Have a great day.